Our story takes place in Greenbrier County, West Virginia, in the late 1800s, a time when life was simple, yet justice was often hard to come by. The tale is both chilling and unique because it's the only known case in the United States where a ghost testimony allegedly helped solve a murder. It begins in January 1897, when a young woman named Zona Heaster was found dead in her home. She had recently married a man named Erasmus Edward Shue, a blacksmith who was new to the town. Edward was the one who discovered Zona's body, claiming she had fallen ill the day before. Her death was officially ruled as everlasting faint, a vague term used when the cause was unknown. At her funeral, Edward's behavior raised eyebrows. He was overly emotional, refusing to let anyone get near Zona's body. He even placed a scarf around her neck, insisting it was her favorite, and demanded the casket be closed quickly. People whispered about how odd it all seemed, but there was no proof of foul play, at least not yet. Zona's mother, Mary Jane Heaster, was devastated by her daughter's sudden death. But grief soon turned into suspicion. Mary Jane believed Edward had something to do with it. Her suspicions deepened after she prayed for answers and claimed that Zona's ghost appeared to her in 4 consecutive dreams. In these dreams, Zona's ghost told her mother that Edward had been abusive, controlling, and short-tempered. She revealed that on the day she died, Edward had flown into a rage and strangled her after an argument. To prove it, the ghost showed Mary Jane how her neck had been broken. Mary Jane was so convinced by these visions that she went to the local prosecutor, John Preston, and begged him to reopen the case. While skeptical at first, Preston decided to investigate further. Zona's body was exhumed for an autopsy, and to everyone's shock, the findings matched Mary Jane's account. Zona's neck was indeed broken, with bruises indicating she had been strangled. Edward was arrested and put on trial for murder. The prosecution built a strong case against him, citing his violent history and strange behavior at the funeral. While Mary Jane was careful not to mention the ghost during her testimony, the defense tried to discredit her by bringing it up, hoping to make her seem unreliable. However, the jury wasn't swayed by this tactic. After only an hour of deliberation, Edward was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison. Edward died a few years later, and the story of Zona's ghost became part of local folklore. To this day, many believe that her spirit sought justice from beyond the grave. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, it's a fascinating tale of mystery, perseverance, and a mother's love that transcended the veil between life and death. Thank you for joining us for another tale from the Storytime Collectives. If you've enjoyed this story, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss another spine-chilling story.